And going here. Jay, go ahead.
Hey, thanks very much. And James, welcome back. Obviously, a big fight here. Would have been the main event, I guess, until that lightweight title came up vacant. But just give us the feeling going into this one.
Feeling like a winner, mate. Feeling like an absolute winner on top of the world.
That's good to hear, man. And we did speak to Patchy earlier, and we asked him about your ground game, and he said he absolutely respects it, but he also made a comment and said your opposition level has been a little soft. And I'm just wondering on your response to that.
I don't give a fuck what Pudgy thinks, to be honest.
Has this
We'll see.
Has this one become a little personal? Because he was saying, we asked him about the fight falling through earlier this year, and he kind of accused you of some gamesmanship, said there was no injury. You wanted this fight pushed back so it could be in Ireland. I'm just wondering if this is a little more personal than the usual fight now.
Nah, man, not at all. Nothing's personal. It's I'm in here chasing greatness, and unfortunately for him, he just happens to be the man standing in my way.
Last one for me then. I mean, how do you see this fight playing out on Friday? Because obviously you both do have spectacular submission games.
Me coming out on top as a winner.
Kobe.
Hi, James. Great to talk to you. Now, it's been over a year since we last saw you in the cage. And given the pandemic, I know things are a little difficult when it comes to training. How much have you developed over the last year?
It's been absolutely amazing. So it has my whole mindset, my maturity, everything that my whole focus towards the game. It's just changed. So it is my whole desire for everything has just changed. I'm going to become a father next year, and I'm here to set an example and chase greatness.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Dylan.
Hey there, James. I appreciate you making some time.
Anytime.
I'm just curious because this is obviously a big event for not just yourself, but for SBG by proxy with, Peter Queally being in the main event, and it seems like Connor's getting physically readjusted to training. Like, what's the collective vibe like in the gym, and how much has that informed the individual momentum leading into this?
I guess you don't follow my career much, do you? I don't know. I haven't been here in over a year. I mean, I've moved away. I'm training in Kansas City now.
I guess just in the sense of like the camaraderie with the guys, like maybe that would lead to some momentum, but evidently not, I suppose.
No, I mean, I haven't trained in SB. Obviously, I keep in touch with my coach John Kavanagh, and I've been keeping in touch with Peter Queally as well. But I haven't trained there, and I haven't been in the gym in over a year.
Luke.
Hi James, thanks for the time. Obviously Patchy is known to have a very good ground game. Do you think that this will give you the opportunity to showcase some of your striking skills?
No, it's just a fight. Do you know what I mean? What it will show is my skill set, my overall skill set, my overall ability as a fighter, as a complete fighter. It'll show my mindset, it'll show my composure, and it will show that I'm just on a different level.
And
Luke.
Hey James, Luke from Empire Universe podcast. First off, what does it mean for you to fight in front of your home, and does that create any extra pressure for you?
No, man, it's what I do. I don't like fighting in front of no crowd. Do you know what I mean? That's pressure. Do you know what I mean? I get to go out here in front of my own people, in front of my mom, in front of my dad, in front of my fiance, and blow the fucking roof off the building. What pressure is that? I'm like a kid at Christmas. So I am. I'm ready to go. So I am. I'm good. No, there's no. I thrive under this. This is pressure to me is called fun, and that's where I thrive when I'm having fun.
And in an Instagram post, you talk about energy being different. What did you mean by that?
My whole vibe, my presence, my mindset, my composure. When I tell you something is going to be done, you can, or else I'm not. I'm not going to say it. On Friday night, I'm going to fuck this man up.
Mills.
Hey, how's it going? This is MMA Locker Room, part of Puff Sports Radio. James, last time we was here, 2017. I mean, round one submission. You took the world by storm. What do you got planned for the world to this coming up Friday?
Same thing, Paul. The same thing. Chasing greatness. Coming out here, getting that win in front of my home people, and getting my hand raised.
Last one here now.
These guys need a bit of research, don't they?
Niall?
James, how you getting on, mate? How are things?
At least we got someone educated now on here. We got Niall on. Yes, yes, mate.
James, how are you, man? Good to speak to you as always.
You too,
I got to
brother.
ask you, obviously, going out to Kansas, out to, Glory MMA and fitness, how important was, we've seen how much James has done with his fighters over the last number of years. He's become one of the best coaches in the world. How important was it for you, for your development, to get a fresh set of eyes on your skill set in order you to go to that next level?
Yeah, 100%, man. I just needed that. Do you know what I mean? As you say, as a fresh set of eyes and fresh set of ideas and fresh set of an approach, and just away from every kind of distraction. Do you know what I mean? I'm going training now, and I just come back and I'm just chilling, studying, getting ready to go training again. You don't have family members coming in. You don't got the next door neighbor popping in and just passing negativity on. And do you know what I mean? It's just a lot of stuff like that, and I just don't really. I don't associate with anyone that's not chasing greatness, and that's what I was doing here.
Definitely. And can you compare and contrast, obviously, I'm not sure if, going forward, if this is your new affiliation is in Kansas City, but can you compare and contrast the differences between there and SBG?
It's a very hard thing to do because they're both very, very similar in many ways, you know what I mean? And John's training approach wouldn't be a million miles away from James Croyce's, and yeah, it's so comparable but so different as well, and I just needed a fresh, as you say, a fresh set of ideas and stuff like that. But John Kavanagh's got me to a world class level, and John Kavanagh's going to be in my corner on Friday night, and it's kind of like, as Jay-Z said, what's better than one billionaire? Two. Do you know what I mean? So I've got what's better than one world class coach? You may as well have two.
And is James going to be in your corner alongside John on Friday night?
Yeah, so it is. So that's the way. James is my head coach now. So it is. I'm going to be in America. I live in America. I'm there permanently. I'm flying. I'm just here to fight. I'm flying out the next day again. 6 a.m. flight the next morning. I'm just in here, and I'll be in training again on Monday morning in Kansas City. Do you know what I mean? So
just one last one from me, James. You're going at this fight as an underdog. It's unfamiliar territory to you. Pachi was asked that earlier on, but I think he's a plus 400 favourite on the US lines, which I think is equivalent to 3-1 here. How different for you is that, and something obviously you're relishing? I know you like proving people wrong. Different sort of feeling going into this one?
Not at all, mate. Not at all. The exact same. I feel, actually, I'm not the exact same. I'm so much better. So it is my mindset, everything, my approach, everything. What, you're going to tell me that a few people putting numbers together are going to tell me that are my chances of this fight? I'm sorry to tell you that some bollock sitting in a room adding up results and numbers doesn't do anything towards my work, and my work is what's going to win this fight, and that's what I have got.
All right, James, that's it, man. Thanks for the time.